Hey Virgos, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. We're on to a new week and I'm doing a love reading. I love love. Ya tu sabe. So we're going to be pulling cards from the Lenormand, the Gilded Revere Lenormand deck, and seeing how your energy of the relationship, their energy, the energy of the relationship, the outside influences, advice, and outcome. All right. Thank you for joining me. Sit back, relax, grab a cognac. If you're subscribed, thank you for rocking with me. If you're not, make sure you hit the subscribe, like, comment, and share. Either or, everybody do that shit. Just do it. All right. Let's pull your energy to see what's popping. I wanted you guys to see that I do shuffle. I cleanse the energy with my Palito Santo. All right. Your energy is a wishing well. Your partner's energy, it could be if you're currently in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, if shit's complicated. Two cards wanted to fly out. All right. What came out was the way that your partner is, their energy is the Tree card with the Bridge card. The energy of the relationship. What's the energy between Virgo and their interest? Okay. Please clarify the male card here. Energy of the relationship. What came out was the Cross. So outside influences. Outside influences for Virgo and their partner. Ship card. Advice for the relationship. Advice. Asking our angels and spirits to always step forward. What's the advice here, which has to do with the historic noise? Outcome. The outcome between Virgo and their love interest. The letter card. Nice. Okay. Alright. And I'm also going to pull a Wisdom Avalon Oracle card for the relationship's energy or any advice that our angels and spirits have to say to you lovely people. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is going to be down below. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the Novus came out. But I'll read that after, my people. Okay, vamos. The way that you're feeling as far as your relationship or person you're interested, thinking of, your, whatever the case may be, has to deal with the wishing well. Alright? I almost get an energy that you've hit rock bottom in this relationship, but it's something that you hoped and wished for. Keep in mind that whenever we, like when you go to a wishing well, you have a penny or whatever and you throw it in, there's a price that we have to pay, right? So as far as a relationship goes, if it's something that you really want, there's always a price that we have to pay. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a negative thing, but you have to be willing to pay for something that you want. And you have to be willing to push forward towards the light of the relationship, and you have to work at it. So the energy that you're feeling is that you did want this. This is just something that you wish for. A connection very, very strong. But know that you're going to have to work towards it. And this can be an energy that you're taking on right now. Where it's it can hit rock bottom at times. But once we come up, what comes up is emotions. Your water. Right? Because a wishing well is supposed to be filled with water. And your emotions can come up to surface. Something that you can be feeling. Emotions can be good at one point, and they could be negative at another point. They're different. So your emotions might be getting the best of you sometimes, but also you're trying to work towards it. Thank you for that. Oh my God. The way that your partner is feeling has to deal with the tree and the bridge. All right. I feel that it's taking them a while to have crossed this bridge, right? They had to come to a point where it's time for me to move forward towards what it is that I want. I'm trying to make strides, I'm trying to make decisions, I'm trying to overcome certain things and go to the other side on top of it. It's going to take some time. All right. Slow but steady growth with your partner. They're crossing this bridge. They're trying to make these changes that they have to, and making decisions to move forward. It's going to take some time because it's, as you know, their family, they're trying to make the best decisions when it comes to their family, their connections, and so on. Their health can be a focal point, especially with the tree being there, trying to get better at things. All right. The energy of the relationship, what I have here was the male card when it comes, the male card and the cross card. All right. So if there's if you're dealing with some type of male, I think this male is dealing with a lot of burdens. I feel they're also feel that they have to make some sacrifices. It's also an energy that this male is taking responsibility now. It can feel that this male, for some of you, this male is, there's unrequited love, which means that, for me, it means that maybe you might, whoever the male is, and if there is a male in the relationship, because it could be woman, and whatever the case may be. So I feel that someone is doing more than the other. That energy of the relationship, like giving more. Someone's not playing they fucking part. That's what I'm trying to say. I tried to clean it up, but it didn't come out that way, okay? Also, it can feel as though the relationship is getting put, there's a test here. Your relationship is getting put to test. Like a partnership is put to test here. I hope you get that. You guys are going through it. You guys have been through it, hitting rock bottom, trying to cross the bridge, trying to do slow but steady growth and energize into something new. I don't know why I'm laughing, but whatever. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. All right, so the outside influences has to deal with the ship card. March. I don't know why I had to say it, but March. We are in the month of March. The number 3, the number 10. So October, March, whatever. Someone... outside influences, I think they're... for some of you, there's some distance between you and your partner. Right? Outside influences can deal with some circumstances that have changed. Let things come to you. Don't try to rush anything. Some of you you or your partner might be thinking about starting a new business. For others of you, there is maybe someone that doesn't live close, that could be a foreigner or foreign of some sort, that could be interact, like putting their 2 cents where it's not needed. Definitely some type of travel of some sort, like maybe some type of distance between, like, that outside influences. So it could be that your partner is not really close to you, but you guys are trying to make it work, like there's distance between you. This can also be that someone might be putting all their eggs in one basket and only focusing on this type of energy, right? So it's a need to spread yourself into other avenues. I'm sorry if you hear that. Outside influences could also involve, climbing this mountain, having to deal with a lot of BS, a lot of bullshit, a lot of obstacles that are in your way, and overcoming them. And it also could feel that maybe there's some movement plans, wanting to move of some sort. So the advice here has to deal with the stork, which comes into play with this outside influence, where these both cards are about moving and relocating, some type of changes, someone thinking about changing jobs, being flexible. All right, so the advice here is either to, some of you are thinking about moving and relocating, or changing jobs somewhere far, being flexible as far as the relationship. I feel as though a mother figure wants this, because this can also stand for a mother figure, like the stork carries the baby, that old thing. There's going to be, there's definitely a transformation between the relationship, and, maybe a new scenery. Moving and relocating might help with the relationship. The advice is moving and changing and doing something different that you guys are not used to. The outcome here has to deal with correspondence, the letter card. So very vital. I feel as though communication between you two. At the end of the day, you guys are going to be able to communicate between you guys, and be focused on being focused and concentrated on this communicative energy, which is really beautiful. The overall energy has to deal with the novice. The novice is all about innocence, beginning, ignorance, new skill without practice, unsustainable curiosity. But I'm going to read the passage to you so you get more of a gist of what's going on here. It says, innocence, naive foolishness, early knowledge not yet integrated, the ability to see the world unattained, and learning ability. These are the aspects of the novice. As she appears in your life, the novice is reminding you to be teachable and humble. If you don't know something, don't pretend that you do. Chances are that you'll make an error, and that may cost you more than you wish to pay. New information is coming, and this is the time to be open to learning and expanding. The novice also reminds you to be childlike, a child, and remember the wonder and awe you once had for the world that's around you, when discovering magic was an essential part of everyday experiences. The novice reminds you that you need to stop and ask yourself, what lesson must I learn here? The lesson is always mirrored in the experience in front of you. Dig deep in the workings of whatever situation you're inquiring about. You don't have to look far, for the answer is right in front of you. Sometimes it may feel as if you have two left feet and don't know how to dance, or that perhaps you're fumbling in the dark and fear that you may be left behind. It's all right to be in the not knowing. This is the place where new understanding takes time to integrate. Very, very, very powerful message. So it's about not trying to act that you know about everything. There's always going to be new experiences, for new lessons that you need to learn. You guys been through the ringer, and it's time for you to not be so controlling about situation and just let it unfold. Work towards it. Work towards learning something new. Make some changes when it comes to your relationship and push forward, because I think your partner is slow but steady growth here and trying to cross over a bridge. There's something that's weighing heavy on them or heavy on you. There's definitely some type of heavy burden that someone's carrying here, and needing to communicate with one another, pushing forward, moving either together, out of state, whatever the case may be, but communication is key overall. I hope you guys love these messages, Virgo. I love you with all my heart. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to do so and leave me a message.